Good morning, everyone, and welcome back on this Monday. Just wanted to start off with a quick photo of the sunrise that Haley, who works behind the scenes here, snapped just before the show started around 5:40 this morning. Sunrise has been coming up a little bit later each day, but the sun now is already up, of course. Looking out over the Helena skyline there, it's a nice start to the day. We're starting off at 58 degrees, so pretty warm this morning, and in Great Falls, nice beautiful clear skies, starting out at 55 degrees. Now today is going to warm up a lot though later on in the afternoon, so while it may feel nice outside this morning, it is going to heat up this afternoon. Highs are going to be up in the high 80s and 90s this afternoon. 98 in the capital city, 95 in Great Falls, 89 in Lewistown, out in the 90s in the eastern part of the state. It's going to be a warm Monday after a milder weekend. Friday was a pretty hot day, and then it kind of cooled off for the weekend, but today it is hot yet again. However, no watches or warnings to speak of on the map this morning. We did have our first red flag warning of July on Friday, but right now conditions are not dry or hot enough to make that an issue for today, but keeping an eye on that as we turn the corner from a wet spring into dry summer weather and turn the corner into fire season as well. So on the radar this morning, things are generally clear statewide with the exception of the storms moving through eastern Montana. Pretty strong storms moving through Glendive this morning east of Miles City off into the Dakotas. A lot of lightning is associated with those storms, but other than that, things are quiet in Montana. However, not necessarily quiet nationwide. In the Midwest, things are quiet in this area of the country. In the center of the country, some storms moving through up in the Dakotas and eastern Montana, a little bit down in the southwestern part of the country, but the big story is the two tropical storms we have in the eastern part of the country. So you can see the tropical storm Beryl down near Puerto Rico and tropical storm Chris moving towards the Carolinas, strengthening and actually forecast to become a hurricane by tomorrow. So you can see it a little bit better on this graphic here. Tropical storm Beryl moving towards Puerto Rico. That's this small island right here, and then to the north, this is tropical storm Chris, a lot bigger, and it is gaining strength moving towards the Carolinas, and as I mentioned, set to become a hurricane within the next day or so. We'll be keeping an eye on that. But this weather on this side of the country doesn't really affect us as much. What is affecting our weather right now is this high pressure ridge. It's generally a ridge, but we have this disturbance off to our north that is kind of going to cause things to change around Wednesday. Tonight, though, can't rule out the possibility for some storms in the capital city, some stray thunderstorms, not anything long-lasting. That's mainly going to be in the southern part of the state, but our weather is generally going to be clear. Tomorrow, you can see this line of thunderstorms moving through relatively quickly in the afternoon, but things are going to stay clear for the most part here in Montana for the next few days. Clear and hot is really the story for Wednesday on into the weekend. It's going to be up in the 80s and 90s for the rest of the week. So if you're planning on being outside, it is going to be nice and clear for you. However, pretty hot out there. So just make sure you're hydrating and dressing appropriately for the weather, because these hot temperatures can be dangerous, although it is nice to see the sunshine. Yeah, I saw some people tweeting over the weekend they're ready for winter to come back. No. I'd say be careful what you wish for. I don't think we're quite ready for that. We'll take those temperatures. All right, Katie, thank you very much.